actually a lot of things I wish I would have known before moving to Dallas. So if you find yourself in that same, like, you know, predicament where you're like, oh my gosh, what do I need to know to survive in Dallas? Just relax, okay? That's the number one thing, because some things you just have to learn when you get there. Please keep in mind that you can't prepare for everything that's gonna come your way when you move to a new place, but you can prepare for as much as possible without overwhelming yourself or stressing yourself. So that's what we're gonna do with this video, and I'm gonna give you guys some important things that I think everyone who's moving to Dallas should know. Okay, so the first thing that I want you guys to know that might ease some of y'all's minds, some of y'all's nerves, calm it down a little bit, is that everyone that's in Dallas, most of the people that are in Dallas are not from Dallas. They're new just like you. I meet so many people and I'm not like ready to ask them for recommendations. Where should I go for this? Where should I go for that? Where's the best this? Where's the best that? And then they hit me with the, oh, I just moved here 2 months ago. And I'm like, I've been here longer than you. Most people are just like you. They're just moving to Dallas, figuring everything out just like you. Okay, my next one is big. So if you plan to move to Dallas before actually visiting, please do your research on the different Dallas areas before moving, because each area has a different personality. I kid you not. You want to make sure that you don't end up in a bad part of town. Now, I ain't got nothing against the hood. I love the hood. But if you're like me, you're a female and you know you just moved out here, you want to be somewhere where you know your safety is going to be your number one priority. You know that you feel safe wherever you are. It's very important to feel safe, because looking over your shoulder and things like that, which anything can happen anywhere, anytime. But some areas your chances are a little bit higher than others. So just make sure you do your research and make sure you stay safe, okay? And when it comes to looking at apartments on these websites, y'all please be careful, because let me tell y'all, they do them pictures up, okay? They make them pictures look so good. You can think you found the perfect apartment and then you pull up and it looks like a motel, okay? So please do your research. What I like to do is when I'm looking for an apartment, I like to go find their Instagram page, and then I like to go to their tags and see other people that have posted when they were at that apartment complex, to get a real, you know, view of what that place actually looks like. And then I like to go on Facebook and do the same thing, or on Twitter. I like to go on Twitter and type in the apartment complex name and then see what people are saying. Like if I go on Twitter and I type in the apartment complex name and it says, oh, y'all heard about the shooting in so-and-so Oak Ridge Apartments, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on over there. They didn't put that on the website. In my first video that I made, I gave some good tips on getting a job, on picking an apartment, or getting help finding an apartment, and just, you know, tips to make the move easier. So if this is the first video of mine you're watching, please go watch that. I promise you it will help you out so much. Okay, so my next little tip is try to avoid a long commute at all costs, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I drive 28 minutes to work. 28 minutes. It's not that bad, but the drivers, they make it terrible, okay? Which brings me to my next point. No one in Dallas can drive. I am convinced nobody knows how to drive. We all SpongeBob around here, okay? While we're speaking on driving and cars and roads and things like that, get a toll tag. Get a toll tag. It's $40 a month, and it will allow you to get on the tollway as many times as you need to. If you're not familiar with the area and you don't know what the tollway is, basically it's the highway that gets you places faster than you would get there if you take regular roads and regular streets. Let me tell y'all, them tollway prices will sneak up on you and bite you in your. A little side note is, if you miss your exit in Dallas, might as well go ahead and call whoever it is waiting on you and tell them you're going to be a little bit late, okay? Because if you miss one exit, I swear you're going to add like 10, 15 more minutes onto your drive. Another thing to ease y'all's fears a little bit is that it is so easy to find a job in Texas. It's so easy to get a job. They're literally everywhere, okay? There are so many work opportunities here. It's crazy. I always tell people, if you're in Texas and you don't have a job, it's because you don't want to work, okay? That's just simply put. You don't want to work. Speaking of jobs and how easy it is to get one, I've had like 6 since I've been here. I'm one of those type of people, I quit if I'm not happy. The moment y'all make me unhappy here, or the moment I feel like going to work is a drag, I will quit. God will make a way. I'm convinced. I can't jeopardize my sanity and my mental health for some coins. Don't sit right in my spirit. Let's talk about the food in Dallas. Okay, if you don't like Tex-Mex, you do now, because it's everywhere. But other than that, there are so many food places to eat at, y'all. I gained so much weight when I first moved to Texas. So I just want to let y'all know, beware, you will be tempted because there are so many food places. So when you get here and you know you're limited on funds, you better lock down. You better lock down, okay? It is going to be so hard not to go and eat at some of these places because there's so many food options. Summers are hot. I moved here in the summer. Oh, now I come from a very hot place, but this heat is next level. It was scorching. That convinced me to get my life together because I cannot go down there if it's gonna be hotter than what it is in Texas. Because I already can't take how hot it be in Texas, y'all. It's not even a humid heat. It's a dry heat, which is worse. And almost everyone that you're gonna meet in Dallas has a business. I love it. Like, I love it, especially when I see a lot of minorities who are business owners and they have hauling companies, they have moving companies, they're doing this, they're doing that. Like, it's so inspiring. So make sure when you talk to people, you never know who you're talking to. Make sure you network, you know. Make sure if you have a business or if you're working on a business or something like that, make sure you put that out there when you meet people, because you never know who you talking to or what business they own or what they do or what affiliations they have. So make genuine connections while you're out here. Another great thing about moving to Dallas or moving to Texas in general is that no state taxes. So you get more money on your check. I know. It's great. Another good thing about Dallas is that it's so diverse here, y'all. There are so many different cultures and ethnicities here. It's amazing. Like, I even found a grocery store. It's a Korean grocery store, you guys. I'm a picky eater, but I thought it was so cool that there's a whole store with actual authentic Korean groceries. Same with Indian and any other culture you can think of, I swear. So if you're of another ethnicity or race or from a different culture, I guarantee you will find something here for you, okay?